Hi, this is Chloe here at Inner Whispers, and today I've got a rather beautiful photographic style goddess deck to unbox, so let's take a look.
So here we have the box in greater detail. The author is Colette Baron-Reid and it's illustrated by Jena DellaGrottaglia, and they're quite photographic images. Very beautiful box. Let's get into it. Okay, so mine has been damaged in transit. And it slides out of this first level of wrapping. And then we have a nice magnetic catch and this beautiful image. I'm hoping that's going to be the card backs because that's lovely. And it says, the mystical, the magical, the numinous quality of life is the domain of the fierce and creative feminine aspect of the universe. We have the book, which is soft cover but a little sort of with a page gap, so semi-firm. Also by Colette Baron-Reid, which there's a lot. And then Introduction, The Goddess Calls, How to Work with the Goddess Power Oracle, Your Invitation, a list of all the goddesses who are in here. And I can already see that it's got the two that I'm not most interested in, but you know, the two that I can't do without, so to speak, are both here, so that's good to see. And yeah, so how to work with it. So we have some spreads, the Simple Guidance Daily 1-card pull, 3-card Goddess Power Council spread, Special Guidance spread from the Goddess Mezzanine, 4 Jewels of the Goddess spread, the Full Moon Illuminating spread, the New Moon Intention Activation spread, and the Course Correction card. So, and also do your own. Then for each goddess, let's see, we have grayscale image, empowerment message, alignment message. And the alignment is kind of advice on how to bring this goddess more into your life, I guess. So there we go. Let's look at the cards themselves. So they have their own little pack. This has that pretty bit. And this is a more traditional card box. Inside, magic is everywhere and the goddess will help you claim it. And then the cards. Once again, another little ribbon and Celtic tree symbol, and the card's just wrapped with a paper. And at the back is like that, just in this sort of blue tone rather than yellow tone. I don't know whether you can see that in this light, but it's kind of a greyish blue, and obviously fully reversible. Not that that matters for a lot of people with oracle cards, but hey. So, I'm going to slide you in a little. Each card has a woman as the central figure, clearly, but this is a sort of photograph, and then colours and shapes and things around to kind of add texture and emphasis and I guess symbolism as well. We'll see how much symbolism is involved, and then just the name of the goddess, a single keyword, and the number for ease of finding. So we have Ain, adaptability, Aphrodite for romantic love, and you know the colours are sort of, we have some pink roses, she has little golden drops in her hair, and this swan behind her. So in terms of symbolism, that's there. This almost looks like angel wings, maybe. Ariane Rudd, time, with sort of Celtic knotwork behind her, and these sort of markings on her head. Artemis, focus, she's got her bow, so that's a nice clear one. Athena, knowledge, the owl, very traditional symbolism. Benzai 10, beauty, with, is that a phoenix? Not quite sure, have to have a look at that. Baranwin for forgiveness, fancy headdress. Brigid, creative spark, with kind of berries and looks almost like wings. Interesting choices. Caridwin, potential, she's the lady on the front. And Danu, assurance, with a growing little seedling, as well as the triple moon headdress. Demeter, nurturer, with her grains of wheat. Ellen, patterns, that's Ellen of the Ways. Eostre, new beginnings, the full precursor of Easter. Epona, wise leadership, a horse goddess. I don't see a horse in there. Oh, actually, yes, there is here, on her arm sort of thing. Freya, radical acceptance, certainly looks Viking-like. Gaia, looking pregnant for the earth, and with birds and flowers and so on. So there's some nice symbolism here. Green Tara, salvation. Gula, healing. It's lovely. Snake, a pestle and mortar, which is nice for sort of herbalism. Hecate, is given the title The In-Between. Hera, alliance, with peacock feathers. Hestia, home. Nothing very home-like about it, but she does have a sort of fiery headdress, because she's the fire of the home hearth. Iris, communication. Angel-type headdress, and the rainbows are shown sort of in that little bit at least. Ishtar, communion. So they've chosen some very interesting women to be the bases of these photographs. They're all beautiful and yet not necessarily traditionally so, which I quite like. It has, yeah, a greater depth to it in that way, I think. None of them is old, but then there's also a bit about how much do goddesses actually age? I mean, sometimes they come in their crone aspect, and we haven't seen any of those here, but they often don't have only a crone aspect, if you see what I mean. Anyhow, Isis, rebirth, and she has sort of the Egyptian headdress, so that does speak to that. Kali, liberation, she has daggers. Kuan Yin, compassion. Lakshmi, fortune. I'm not sure how that's pronounced. Lazy, revelation. Lilith, independence. Maat, truth, with an ink, something around her heart, and the feather as well. Mary, miracles. Mama Kila, the moon. Lovely. Mama Kocha, water. Maya, illusion. Metis, wisdom. Nemesnin, the past. Morrigan, death and magic. Nike, ambition. Nyx, secrets, goddess of the night. Oshun, generosity. Parvati, devotion. Persephone, inexperience. Interesting, there's no pomegranates. Rhea, flow. Saraswati, mastery, with a very complicated looking instrument. Shakti, transformation. I like her hand gesture there. Skuld, the future. She's a seeress, I believe. Sophia, divine wisdom. Now, I said that there were no crones, but there are a couple who are clearly older. So that's actually really nice. There's some who are very obviously quite young, and a few who, two at least now I've seen, who do look, you know, at least middle-aged. So still beautiful, but yes, older. I like that actually. Spider-Woman, co-creation. Uzume, humour. She is laughing beautifully. White Buffalo Calf Woman, reverence with a peace pipe. Yi, the sun, lovely. And Yukiona, stillness. So far I'm really liking this. There's a cohesiveness to the deck in sort of the photographic aspect of it and the way that the images have been photo manipulated. And yet there's also a great variety in the kinds of women used in terms of age and in terms of sort of look and so forth. So that works really well for me, I think. And there's a nice variety of different cultures represented. There's some goddesses I'd never heard of, as well as, you know, traditional favourites. Here's another of the sort of older looking ladies, still beautiful in a kind of not necessarily totally traditional way. Yeah, so I really like that at first view. Let's see, in terms of shuffling, a little hard to hold that way, and my hands are not particularly small, so, but also easy to shuffle that way around, so that will work for most people, I would say. And we'll do a little side riffle. So that works pretty smoothly. What or who do you need to forgive at this time? And what will help you to achieve that?